Hey everybody, welcome back. Holy shit, it's me, Odin. Yeah, I know, it's been like 2 months and y'all probably thought I was dead, but no, I'm not that lucky. So, basically what happened, just real short, I got burnt out, and so I took a break, and now we're back, and I figured let's start anew with a game that to me is new. Rising World is obviously probably not new to most of y'all, because you don't live in a fucking cave like I do, but anyway, Rising World, this is an early access game. I believe it's been out for shit, probably 2 years now, maybe even more. Anyway, I've always wanted to try it, but I didn't for one reason or another, and so we're gonna fucking check it out. So I kind of messed around a little bit with it already to figure out the interface controls and shit, but other than that, it's more or less a first look kind of blind run thing. As you can see over here, we're on Alpha 0.8.0.3. And there was a new update recently, as I may have mentioned, I already don't remember. And they introduced dungeons and some other shit, and so we're just going to see what's going on here. Then we go to single player. This is the world I made just to kind of figure out what's going on, but let's start from scratch just to show you how it goes. So we go to a new world here, and you can give it a name. And our new world will be called Shitbag World. This is the seed. This is for procedural generation. So yes, the maps are procedurally generated, or another way of saying it is that they are random. You got these game modes here: survival, creative. Now, stranded and adventure, I'm guessing the asterisk means those aren't ready yet, but I could be wrong. Maybe it means they're in like a experimental branch. I don't fucking know. I never do homework for games. My lack of preparation and lack of professionalism is reflected in my low subscriber count. Anyway, so we're gonna go with survival. Here's your world type. Now you can go super flat, surreal, or normal. We're just gonna keep all this shit normal. High ore levels, caves are enabled, vegetation enabled, and animals. Well, apparently you can't even fuck with that. Anyway, so let's create the world. As usual, it tells us what's going on. It's placing rocks. Apparently there's a lot of fucking rocks. Oh, it's mowing the grass now. That's always a shitty job. Oh, holy fuck. Alright, so here we have a grass beast. Yeah, no. Basically, we got some really hilly terrain going on right here is what's happening. So basically what we got here is, to me, a very attractive game. I really like the way it looks. I love games like this. You should know that by now if you've followed me for any amount of time. I love games where I can just kind of explore, craft, survive, that kind of shit. What is that right there? So this looks maybe, I don't know what the hell that is, and I kind of want to hit it with my pickaxe. Let's see what happens. So, oh, it's iron ore. That's what this is. Yeah, so as you can see here, we're dealing with a voxel-based world, which is fucking awesome, which means we can basically change it to whatever the fuck we want through our own actions, right? So, get a little more iron ore here. I don't know how rare that stuff is. We'll grab a little here. So we're starting to make a cave here, and eventually, you know, it will open up into a cave system type of shit. And we'll need, like, torches and shit to see, because it'll get really dark. So anyway, that was just kind of showing you what's going on here. Now, what you do is, or at least as of now, is you hit J to go to your journal, and it's got some first step shit, and that's what we're going to do. So, welcome to a new world. You'll notice I already have an axe and a pickaxe in your inventory. First of all, you should collect some wood, right? So go to the axe, go to a tree and cut it down, and then cut the log into pieces and pick them up, right? So, use our mouse scroll here. Got our axe. And then we go to tree, hold down the mouse button. Give it a couple whacks. And by a couple, I mean, like, apparently 6. Fucking timber, right? Then we chop it up into logs. Cool. And then we pick them up with F. Go down here, pick that up, pick that up. Alright, so we got some birch logs. What is that hand right there? I'm going to press F. Oh, I got a sapling. Oh, I guess that, okay. So I guess we could plant a new birch tree. Alright, so yeah, so this terrain is actually surprisingly uneven and hilly. It's very interesting, but it would be very hard for me to kind of build shit around here. I'd have to terraform, but that's not a problem. So, alright, they told us to cut the log into pieces. Now we're going to go to the crafting menu with I. Click the crafting button at the top. And we want to choose our category. What do we need to build? You pieces of shit, just tell me. Okay, craft a shelter. First you need to turn your wood into sticks. Find a good location, place the shelter. Okay. Now, here's the thing about the shelter. You can sleep there and it will skip nights. And so it's probably a good idea. Honestly, from what I've read so far, it doesn't seem that there's a lot to be afraid of right now in the game. But I'm assuming if there is something to be afraid of, it's going to be active at night. right? And furthermore, if you die, you'll respawn at your shelter. So then they'll do a workbench, so let's stick with the damn shelter first things first. Alright, inventory. We go to crafting. There's the shelter right there, but you see we need 32 sticks. So we go to our categories, go to resources. We can do lumber, we can do sticks. But we can't do sticks until we got lumber. You know how this shit works. So, from one log, we get 4 pieces of lumber, right? And I think I have 4. No, I have 5. Why can I not? Okay, anyway, so let's craft that. So we got 16 pieces of lumber. Now we should be able to make 16 sticks, right? I guess the max. Oh, okay. I was gonna say the max button. Does that even do anything? Yes, it does. Holy shit, 64 sticks. I can't do math, but apparently that's right. So there we go. All right, so we got a bunch of sticks and shit. Go back to general. Now we could actually make 2 shelters. All right. So we're gonna craft it, but we're not gonna place it yet. All right. So, oh, sorry. We go back to our inventory. There is a shelter. We're gonna put it here in number 3. So if we go to 3, as you can see here, we'll see it on the ground. It's green if it fits. But again, I don't want to place that just yet. I want to try and find, if not a flat piece of land, like at least a high ground, you know what I mean? Something where I can see past. Oh, check it out. What is that? Got some food. All right, quick little detour here. I wonder if there's a way. Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if I could harvest shit without cutting the tree down. Apparently you can, because look at the hand. Ooh, got 6 apples. Hell yeah. And so as you can see on the bottom left hand, we've got our health. On the bottom right, the knife and fork and the canteen looking shit, I'm assuming, is our hunger and thirst. Now can we grab these? I mean, we can. Yellow flowers, isn't that nice? This looks like some more iron ore right there. Momentarily we'll get back to that shit. I gotta tell you, I already... It's very peaceful, and from reading the reviews, what I understood was that that this was more of a crafting survival game for people that kind of like to chill and kind of like to do it PvE style. Now there is multiplayer, and I will eventually, hopefully, check out a PvE multiplayer server. And I don't like PvP because people are fucking jackasses, and that's really all I need to say about that. I kind of want to put a shelter down along the water because I'm sure the water's going to come in handy. But again, I want high ground just so I can be able to survey. Okay, it's much flatter up here. Okay, so this is cool. Now, here's the thing. As I understand it, at one point we can mow the grass, you know what I'm saying? But we need a sickle, I think? So that's going to come later, but, I mean, we could make it easier to see around here. Alright, so we're going to place the shelter, I'm going to place it right here for now. Alright, let's go to 3. And I wonder if we can rotate this. Let me try some different keys. Oh my hell. What the hell was that? I pressed Q. And it kind of... Oh, I guess it dropped it or whatever. Anyway, actually, let's press F1. Ah, so we rotate with the... whatever you call these. Arrow keys. Yeah. Man, I've been out of the game for far too long. Okay. I'm just looking at this other stuff real quick. Alright, and then you press F1 and it doesn't go away. So... Let's try escape. There we go. Now let's place it. Now we basically hold down right click and it's going to place it. Nice. Alright. So it's really fucking camouflaged and hard to see, but you see you get the little ZZZ shit. Oh, what? Hello, lamb? Is that a lamb? Or a sheep or something? I don't even know if there's a difference between those two. Don't care. Alright, let's stay on track. Next step would be to craft a workbench. This gives us access to more crafting recipes, obviously. So collect more wood if necessary. Then open the crafting menu again, go to crafting station to make a workbench. And that's what it's going to look like. Cool. Alright, so let's try that now. Alright, crafting stations. Workbench needs 16 lumber, so yeah, we're going to need some more wood up in this piece of shit, so let's do that. So this is a different kind of tree. This is not birch, but apparently it doesn't matter what kind of wood it is. That's my thinking. Right? And let's chop. Now, what I really hope is that there's not a durability on the tools and shit, because I really hate when you have to keep, like, you know what I'm talking about. You know, like in Minecraft, you're sitting there chilling, doing your thing, and then every 10 seconds your fucking pick or whatever breaks. Alright, so we got some wood. We have 3 logs. So we need to make some lumber. Resources. Just fucking craft them all. So we got 12. Nice. Oh, shit, I need 16, that's right. I told you I don't do math. Math is... it's just bullshit. Alright, so... was that 6 again? I think it was. I'm just trying to make sure there's a uniform amount of chops required. At least to chop it down, not to convert it into logs. I think I left a log behind on the previous tree. I did. But it's really hard to see in this fucking grass. Alright, whatever. Time for more. Wrong. There it is. Lumber, well, I guess I don't want to use them all right now. Finally, workbench. Cool, alright, now. We put that here. I suppose we would want to put it somewhere nearby, right? And I could turn it here with our arrow keys. Let's just put it right there. So we're holding down the right mouse button again, and there it is. Workbench has been successfully placed. So, we can access it with F. So they are much more different workbenches. I hear a fucking lamb or goat or sheep. I don't know animals either, much less math or anything else. Alright. Oh, current crafting stations. There's workbench, tier 2, saw bench, block bench, loom, anvil, furnace. Alright, so, you should start mining some stone now. Simply use your pickaxe for that. Yeah, we kind of learned about that. To explore caves, you should consider crafting a torch as well as a torch holder. I guess that's like to put them on the wall. Yes, it is. Okay. Maybe you've already noticed the small hunger and thirst indicators. When they turn red, you will slowly lose health. You can satisfy your hunger and thirst by eating fruits or meat. Watermelons, for example, are admirably suited to quench your thirst, while meat satisfies your hunger. You don't say. Alright, so keep in mind that you should cook the meat before eating, and don't cook it for too long to prevent it from burning. Alright, and that appears to be everything in our little getting started guide. So let's take a look here. So this is the... oh shit, now there's much more shit, as you can see, when we're accessing the workshop here. The crafting bench. So we go to lights. So we can make a torch for every... or 2 torches for every stick we have. So we can make a shitload of torches, right? So let's make 20 of them. Alright, and that's what it looks like. You'll notice you don't... at least right now, there's no models for like your hand or your arm or whatever. That's cool. I don't give a shit. Alright, so we don't need that right now, so we don't need to have that equipped. Let me go back to the workbench and see what else we got. So there's a wooden torch mount, and then there's a torch mount. Oh, that's made out of iron, so that's... okay, so that's just high quality. Oh, check it out, it's a tiki torch. Decorative freestanding torch. You know what? I want a couple of these just to put around my place so that maybe if I'm lost at night or something, I can see it. Let's go... oh, shit. Really? Alright, we'll make 2 of them. Alright, so the garden torch. I need to put that up here. Let's put that on 5. Let's put one right there. Cool. And let's put another one like at the crest of this weird looking... it's not going to be standing straight up, but I don't care. Alright, so that way, hopefully, if I'm, far away, I can kind of find my way back here. Ooh, that looks interesting. Whatever the hell that is. Alright, so we have torches, so we could go check out a cave, which would probably do next. But I need those torch mounts. How many can I make? A fuckload? Let's try not to use all our resources right now. Alright, so we got 20 torches. We got 12 mounts. Let me put the apples here for when I need to eat. Let's switch back. Let's go... alright. So I kind of want to try to find a cave, as opposed to, like, making one. I'm going to get lost, basically, anywhere I go. Let's just explore along the water front here real quick. So we're going to go down here. And I definitely want to chop away. Is this like a really rich iron ore vein or something, possibly? Yes, it is. That's cool. So among other comparisons, that you can make for this game, one thing that I'm really getting a feel of, at least aesthetically, is Worm Online, which has always been a game that's really hard for me to get into, but it still fascinates me. It's really fucking complex and really cool. But this kind of gives me a Worm feeling, which is really cool, but without being just unbelievably just cumbersome, interface and just boring. So that's cool. All right. I just want to check if there's any... I don't know. oh, by the way, we can sprint with shift. I'm wondering if maybe there would be a cave entrance along the water. I don't know why I would think that. Let's just keep going. Now, we're going to get lost as shit, but whatever. Okay, so we got like a little inland little lake here. I'm kind of hesitant to step in the water because I don't want to just like drown or something, and I can't see through the water. What is this? Is this cotton? Yeah, like that. There's some more. There's actually a lot of iron ore around here. Of course, the ore settings at the beginning were set to like very high or whatever, so that's not a surprise. I mean, now we could make our own cave, and I mean, we could do that, like so. You'll notice that our canteen over there in the bottom right seems to be growing more yellowish and less greenish. I think that's happening anyway, or I could be insane. Alright, so, you know, we could go mining, but I want to find a pre-made cave just to see what's in it. Let's go back up here. Alright, where is my shit? So it's got to be over there somewhere. I already don't know, but I want to see what this is. What are those? Oh, tomatoes, hell yeah. Alright, let's, before we get just totally fucking lost. Does it look like it's maybe getting late in the day? I guess it is. Looks like the sun's starting to go down. Alright, there's the torch over there, and I see more cotton. Don't know what cotton's usable for just yet, but I like it. Okay, so... Alright, I'm going to realign myself with my shelter real quick. Like so, and then I'm just going to head this direction. See some apples over there to my left. Let's grab some white flowers too. Was that, a pig? So I don't... I'm assuming I could kill a pig with an axe. Should we try? I kind of think we should try. Can I go slowly? Yes, I'm holding down control. And I wonder if this makes me... Oh, he's coming right at me. And there's so much for stealth. I'm just going to move real slowly. Nothing to worry about here. And I'm gonna slowly circle around. Don't turn and... What is that? Oh, it's a cow. Hello, pig. It's kind of strange that you're not afraid of me. Now prepare to die! Okay, so that does... Oh, alright, yeah. Okay, so we did kill it. Okay. Now I'm gonna hit it again, see if this butchers it. That's not doing anything, is it? Let me hit F. Oh! Inventory? Oh, sweet. So that's how you take it. Ooh! Bitch, we got some ribs and some bacon. Oh man, bacon. That's awesome. That's cool. That's cool. Alright. Let me grab these apples up in this bitch. Thank you very much. Now obviously we could get some beef if I slaughtered that cow, but why the hell would I want to do that? I wonder if you could get like dairy products from cows and shit. I don't know. I don't know if you can get wool and shit like from that sheep. Many things I still do not know. I don't want to randomly kill the sheep, but then I kind of want to figure out what I can get from it, so we're going to kill it. You're only making this harder on yourself. Stop running. Alright. Now I noticed, by the way, I saw a little scissor icon when I was mousing over it before it was dead, and that's probably what I should have done to get wool. Oh, but it looks like we can still get wool anyway by killing it, but it's like... Ooh, sheep pelt. But I'm assuming, like in Minecraft and other games, you don't want to kill the sheep. You want to shear it, and then wait for it to grow more wool again, and you know, it's a renewable, sustainable resource. That's the idea. But I'm a fucking dumbass, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so we got a bunch of food and shit, even though it doesn't seem like we're very hungry yet. So the food and thirst restrictions seem to be very lenient. And I just can't find a cave. Alright, we're gonna go up here real quick and then run back to the shelter after we do a little bit of this shit. What is... Some heavy, wild... Oh, check out the moon. Oh, yeah, it's getting dark kind of quickly, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find a cave today. And it's getting dark. Oh, that's very beautiful, actually. I'm kind of moved. I'm going to sit here and get a fucking Bob Ross style painting going on. Alright, I hope I'll be able to see my torches from a distance. Okay, I want to take care of this. Oh, man, it's getting dark as shit. There's the cow. We got to be on the right track. Oh man, it's getting dark. Quickly. Alright, it's dark. There's the dead... Is that the dead... Oh, that's a live one. How's it going, pig? There we are. Home sweet home. Alright, so before we go to sleep, I want to check another couple things out here. Alright, in terms of thirst, I don't think I have anything to help me with thirst. Can I go down to the water and drink is my next question. Is it safe to do that in the dark? I don't know, and I don't care. We're going to go down to the water and see if we can drink from it. Like, do we get like an icon? Yes, there's no icon, but you press F and you will drink it. That is cool. Alright, that's good to know. Also, you can kind of see the torches through the grass. That's cool, too. Honestly, I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I like it. Okay, what other... So let's just take a look at a couple other things here. Lanterns and shit. Tools. Ah, there's a sickle. Alright, we're gonna need... Yeah, cut grass and shit. Rolling pin, you can flatten dough or chase someone away from your land. A scythe. You can also cut grass, and it's more efficient than a sickle. Alright. Rake, smooth out terrain. Sledgehammer, used to smooth out rock. Hose, prepare the ground for cultivation. Oh shit, dude. There's a clock, there's a compass. Can't fucking dynamite for some reason? Alright. Oh, weapons. I love that. Oh, yeah, so there will be some battle. Hopefully at some point. That's cool. Miscellaneous. Poster, that's odd. Can be used to save construction information of single buildings to reconstruct them at a different look. That's kind of cool. Grill. Oh, that's right, you gotta cook meat. Man, I need lots of shit. So obviously I need to smelt some iron and shit at some point. So like, smelting furnace, there it is. We need tons of stone. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, we need, so stone is something we need to put on the list. Okay, some ladder, some signs. Now, okay. I'm assuming to make the blades, like for the sickle and shit, I probably have to have... So, like, we smelt ores, then what would we do? Like, then we use, yeah, forged metal objects. Okay, shit. So we gotta get a bunch of stone, basically. That's the next thing. Alright, so let's see what happens when we sleep through the night with our little shelter here. Okay, that's cool. Alright, awesome. Wow, it is a hazy morning. Alright, cool. Alright, so we need stone, right? So we'll just do a little bit more here, just to see what that's like real quick. Let's go and do it. Let's do it here. Alright, so we got 3 stone now. Yeah, it's tempting. You see the little pieces fall down. You want to go pick them up, but you automatically pick the shit up, so that might just be decorative. You know, those loose stones. Don't know for sure. So, we're pretty much getting, what, like 2 stone at a time, so... Gathering the amount of stone we need, it's going to take a while, isn't it? Holy shit. Let's just do this first, you know, well, we're getting 1 stone. Is that because we're, like, further away? I don't know. But basically this will be our little... This will be our little rock quarry, huh? Why the hell not? Kind of undermine our own... Literally undermine our shelter and shit. So, I just want to see... I want to try one of these wall mounts for the torch real quick. Kind of... Not really smooth this out, but in a way kind of smooth this out real quick. Alright. So... If I wanted to... Let's try and put... Alright, let's just put it here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the wall mount, right? We can turn... Oh, we cannot turn it. Let's place it. There's the wall mount. Now, the torch. Press F. Right or no? Oh, we have to do the right click. Okay. And look at that. That is pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. And so now, you know, we can kind of keep on mining for stone and comfort. With some warmth and some light. I don't think the warmth matters. Honestly, I don't think there's a temperature exposure kind of mechanic. At least not at this point. Or we're getting dirt as well as stone. Oh, I thought I was just getting stone all the time, but it turns out some of this shit is dirt, and that's why it's not gray. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, how many stones do I have now? I only have 64. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to do that shit. Alright, real quick, let's see if there's anything else we can make before we end this episode. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, how many was this again? I need 128 stones. Son of a bitch. What is... yeah, pretty much all of this stuff needs some kind of refined, some iron shit. Medical, something I didn't look at. Cloth. Cloth. How do we make cloth? Is that... where would that... where would cloth be? Maybe we have to make a crafting station for that? Like a loom? Yeah, a loom. Oh, we only need 16 lumber. We can make a loom real quick. Let's get some lumber. Or get some wood. Turn it into lumber, I should say. And 6. Right. And this is what, 4 or 5 to get the logs? I already forgot. 4, alright. Yeah, cool. Alright. Now for the lumber. Alright, so we got 24. I already don't remember how much I needed. I never fucking pay attention. Oh, we're good. Alright, so we'll craft the loom. Put that loom right there for the moment. 3. Let's turn it and just like put it like so. You probably want to flatten out the ground before you do this shit, but well, I mean, to a certain point you can't flatten it until you make the tools, so whatever. Alright, so if I go here, I can make hemp fibers, dude, yeah! And then there's cloth, which we make from wool, which we already have. We're gonna make a bunch of cloth. So, cool, we got 5 cloth. So, if we go back over here and we go to medical, now we can make bandages, max it out, 20 bandages, looks like toilet paper, but whatever. That is cool. That is cool. Yeah, for sure. Alright, see if there's anything else that we can do real quickly. What else did we... oh, we can make a leg splint if we needed. That, I mean, that's the bone... yeah, I was going to say, like, is that just stronger healing, or does that mean that we're going to break our legs at some point? It means we're going to break our fucking legs. That sucks. Signs would probably be mostly used in multiplayer, would be my guess. Scaffolding, that's really interesting. So I guess when you build shit, you're actually going to have to get up on a scaffolding and use it, maybe? That's both cool and also shitty. Because I'm lazy. But yeah. Alright, now that'll work. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cut this first episode off here. We obviously, you know how I do. I do these Let's Plays, and whereas normal YouTubers have like 300 fucking episodes, I'm lucky to get to like 3 or 4 for each game I try. I obviously don't give a shit. So, but we're definitely going to check out some more of this Rising World because this is very peaceful and I enjoy it. So anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. I know it's been 2 fucking months, but guess what? I'm back. Just as foul-mouthed and just as shitty as I was before. Just as boring. So I'm really glad if you're still around, and seeing this. That's great. And I'll see you very soon, I promise. It's not going to be another 2-month hiatus, but I'll see you very soon for another episode of Let's Play Rising World. Why are you still here? I'm just kidding.